Hello and welcome to game number 4. In that last game, Snake came out with a win as he was quite ticked off and made quick work of Heenan with those stalkers. And so begins game number 4, and we got dominating the kickflip. I think he's playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. We got Snake, the red Protoss here, bottom right, and Heenan, the green Terran, in the bottom left. So we're gonna see what's going on. After some sick pizza, it's back to some mad StarCraft. I'm curious what's going on. Snake is gonna be scouting out with this probe. Not a bad idea. Figure out where your opponent is, and I'm sure he'll probably drop a proxy pylon because that seems to be working out pretty well for him. I'm curious what these two will do, because it's going to be a best of 7, so they're going to have a lot of games to try different kinds of strategies on each other. So I don't expect there to be too much repetition with their build orders and such. Heenan throwing down 2 barracks. I think I've seen him do that every time, so there's a bit of repetition, I guess. And Snake throwing down his 1 gateway. Still looking. Oh, he's scouting the wrong way. Well, he'll figure out where he is after this one. Guess it really doesn't matter. Oh, Heenan is actually kind of walling off. Maybe he might throw a bunker down there to help with the defense. And now Snake knows exactly where he is, as he's scouted 2 of the wrong bases right off the hop. Gas going down for both players. Heenan's already got his first Marine on the way. Oh, there's 2 entrances to this base. Okay, I see what's going on there. Snake just chilling, wondering if he's going to try and proxy something. I wouldn't put it past him. Uh-oh, he's going in. Oh. Can Heenan see him? Oh. There he goes, yeah. And that probe will survive. He's got 2 Marines out. Snake throwing on his cyber core, and oh yeah, his cyber core's already finished. Cyber core and forge. A little bit supply blocked right now. It's always a bit of a bummer. Oh, what's this probe doing? Yeah, proxy pylon. It's exactly what's going to be going on. Heenan building up his Marine force. My favorite unit of StarCraft 2. Get out of here. Is he going to be cannon rushing, I guess I could say? Cannon blocking him in his own base. Except there is this nice little expansion right here which you can work off, so it's not that devastating, but it is just a bit of a bummer when you want to run outside your base and run into a wall of cannon fire. Never a good time. And well, this is going to go undetected because Heenan does not like to scout out, so he will not see this until there's probably 5 to 10 cannons there. Oh well, he'll get some siege tanks, and let's see. I don't think he can see it at all. No, it's just outside his range. That sucks. Oh well. Snake putting. Oh, those ones might be in range now. Nope. Those will be good to go. Oh, not just Snake. There we go. Everyone dropping down another 2. What's Snake doing on the back of this? Throwing down a couple more gateways. I'm sure he'll probably start warping in some blink stalkers eventually. Heenan going for the stim pack. Another tech lab on here. Another tech lab. I'm curious to see what he's gonna be doing with this. He's only got the 1 gas. Oh, those cannons are going to be annoying. But with a few siege tanks, if he decides to get a factory, those will be taken care of quite easily. Snake getting out his zealot. What do the units look like? Snake literally has 1 zealot, but his probe count is quite superior to Heenan, so that'll really help him. Let's look at the income tab. Yeah, he's quite a bit ahead. Heenan really should be cranking out more SCVs. Throwing down Engineering Bay. Probably will be throwing down another gas anytime soon. Start with getting those upgrades up there. That'll really give him an edge. What is Snake doing? He's hovering around with quite a lot of resources, so I'm curious to see if he's going to actually be expanding right away. You bet he is. Not a bad plan, seeing as Heenan is pretty much stuck in his base. And there it goes. Got some stalkers coming out here. Do we have a Twilight Council for Blink? Not yet. Heenan getting the +1 attack and combat shield for those Marines. I think Stim Pack was already done. Yes, indeed it was. 2 bunkers now. I still don't think Heenan has seen this. Nope, just outside. Snake should probably... actually, putting more there would probably not help anything, because this factory will bring in some siege tanks, and that'll get wiped out as soon as he knows that they're there. My only concern is that he's going to attack the base without attack moving and just walking through this while getting massacred. That would be devastating. Combat shield's almost done. Snake is getting +1 attack for his ground units there at the forge. This base just about done. And Heenan is still using that dang extra supply. He should... I don't even think he scanned his opponent. I don't think he knows where it is. Let me check here. Oh yeah, he did scan. Okay, so he does know. But he doesn't know that this is... Look at that. He's used 3 scans to see. Do you know how many mules that is? That's a ton of resources in scans, instead of just sending one SCV to go check. But whatever. Every person is their own player, right? Throwing down a starport. I wonder if we'll see some crazy Vikings like the first game. But I'm sure they'll have some medevacs and such. Snake going for his 3rd expansion. Has almost enough for another Nexus, so I'm sure we'll see that getting dropped momentarily. Robotics. 2 robotics facilities. I'm surprised I don't see a Twilight Council that he can get his blink. A War Prism. That is going to be sweet. I don't think he's got DT Shrine. What's he get? Yeah, War Prism there. I wonder if he's going to go Immortal Drops. Betcha that's what it's going to be. And that would work out quite well, because there are no turrets at all to stop any kind of air attack. And Heenan has still not left his base. Still has no idea what's waiting right outside there. That's okay. Now he's getting siege mode there. 2 immortals. Yeah, we're gonna see some immortal drops. I think Snake has been watching too much White Raw and his special tactics, because White Raw is known for his ridiculous plays. But that always makes it more interesting, so I am not going to complain. This expansion slowly getting saturated. Corona boosting out some more probes. How many has he got here? Hoi, hoi. Let's look at the units. How many more probes does he have? He's got 12 more probes than Heenan. Heenan's not doing too bad. Better than previous games that he's been in. But he really needs to expand. Like, he should just send over a few guys, bust this up, and then start working on his second expansion, because that would be super beneficial, because the more Heenan waits, the farther behind he's going to get. And the Void Prism is out, so once these 2 oh, he's already got 2 Immortals. I'm surprised he's not starting already. What's he got? And another, he might be doing dual Immortal drops. My goodness. I guess that's one way to keep your opponents on their toes. This Automaton 2000, just kind of chilling with the cannons. I don't even, what the heck does that even look like? I have no idea what it is. It's almost kind of like a mini crane. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Now let's go to the production tab here. Stargate. Snake is throwing down a Stargate. Is that not his? There it is, yeah. I honestly don't even have a prediction with what he's going to be using that for. It could be Mothership. There goes the Twilight Council. Could be Void Rays. I don't have a hot clue. Got a few medevacs coming out. This Void Prism is ready, and here comes the second one. There's going to be some crazy drops. Siege tanks are, look at that, just outside the range. Can't even See that? Oh, and Snake is moving out his army. This is going to be like a triple-pronged attack, I think. He could just drop these in the same place. It's only double, but still. His supply is quite far ahead of Hennan's. Oh, now he starts to attack these rocks. Might be a little bit till those are taken care of. Snake's going to want to be careful. Doesn't want to run into these siege tank fire. I think there's only one there. Let's see how many siege tanks there. He's only got the one siege tank. Throwing on the reactor. And the immortal drops. Is he going to snipe it? Oh, that would be ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh! He's got to heal it. He's got to put an SCV there. If he loses that, no. Oh my, that is it. That is game. That is game. Even though Hennan's got so much supply, but so much supply, so many resources, he's gonna run out there. Oh, cannons! Surprise! Oh my goodness, does he still have any? No, he lost all of them, but it doesn't even matter. What is he doing? He's just slowly losing guys. He hasn't even started to build his command center. What is he doing? He needs... Snake is taking his third now, dropping on 2 additional Stargates, getting Void Rays. This is gonna get ridiculous. Oh, there goes the command center, throwing down a couple cannons. Why do I always say cannons? A few missile turrets. Probably not a bad idea, but if Snake is doing triple Stargate, he's gonna have a ton of Void Rays out really quickly. This expansion is, I guess, the Lazy Man expansion. Barely has anything going. Should really be cranking that out. But his income, I'm sure, is a little bit more than Hennan's. That's okay. No, that's not really okay, because he's just going to keep getting farther and farther behind. I wonder if he's going to pick up some more Immortals with this, or what his plan is. No, it doesn't seem to be. He's getting a +1 air attack. Hennan kind of scouting out with this medevac, seeing exactly what he's got there, saying it's not too bad. But I think he did lose that siege tank, and seeing as he has no income, all these SCVs have just been chilling here for way too long. It doesn't even matter. Oh, sprinting out there, taking that out finally. I wonder if he's actually going to try and attack. That wouldn't even be the worst idea, because he does have quite a bit. But if these Void Rays get out of hand, which they most definitely will, this is going to turn into a losing battle. What are the units looking like? 12 Marines, eh? I don't know if that's going to be enough to take out 3 Void Rays, because, yeah, the Marauders aren't going to be able to do jack against this. I don't know, we're going to see. He's stemming off the ramp. Going to town. He's doing surprisingly well. Getting rid of that Immortal. Snake is warping in more units. And here we go, the Marines are going to start making quick work of these Void Rays. Oh, no, he's not. How many? He's only got those 2. Shoot, I thought he had more than that. That is not going to be good. What are the resources lost looking like? That is actually surprising that Snake is actually the one behind, but because he's oh my goodness, working off 2 base here. Yeah, I guess it is only 2 base. I guess that's one's completely mined out, but 2 quite saturated bases, his income. Hey, Cody, dang it. Hennan has dropped 2 command centers now, so, but he's only got half the harvesters, so this is, it's going to be quite an uphill battle now. Trying to get Marines. 7 Void Rays now. Yeah, this is going to get out of hand. Got the air armor #1 on the way. Got an observer. This isn't going to be good. I'm sure he'll go straight for the expansion. That's what I would do anyway. Get that expansion. Or maybe he's just going to try and go straight up the middle. Right into that. He has enough if he goes after the Marines. Oh shoot. Nope, that's manages to keep that attack at bay for a while. And Snake has decided to, he doesn't have enough expansions, So why don't we get it on the 4th one? Because, like, really, who needs 900 resources and 600 Vespine gas? Heenan is still working off the 2 base, but that's probably his best bet. I wouldn't want to venture out too far out there. But I would want to start applying some pressure. Even if he would start taking these drops, like drop right there, bang, completely kill all of those, pick them up, run them out of there before those void rays even can even figure out what happened. But I guess these warp prisms are just chilling and scouting, so they would be able to see any kind of medevac drops if Snake was paying attention to his medevac. +2 attack is on the way. Robotics Bay. So I wonder if we're going to see some Colossus out of Snake. Weapons and armor number 2 on the way for his void rays. That will make them even more deadly. Heenan continuing just to pump out Marines and medevacs, trying to get himself back in this. He's actually not too far behind. Let's see the resources lost. He's actually way ahead in that area, but it's just that he hasn't expanded. And Snake, look at it. He's got this base. Well, you can barely even call that anything. This base and this base, and more gas still coming in. So he's got a ton of gas to just keep cranking out his void rays. And yep, thermal lance. Here we go. Those are going to be some Colossus on the way, but not before this attack gets underway. Maybe Heenan will be able to put on some pressure with this. I don't know. Oh, look at that, going straight for the expansions. Completely undefended. We'll be able to take that out. No problem. Excuse me, just got the hiccups. It's probably the worst thing someone could get when they're trying to talk. Oh yeah. Gonna just destroy this. Void rays are gonna try and move. Oh, that's a lot of void rays. Nope, he's just gonna leave it. Let it die. All these probes most likely will die. Yes, they will. That doesn't even matter. That'll actually even up the supply quite a bit. I wonder if he'll think to look over here. It really doesn't matter that much. It's not super saturated it by any means, but these void rays are moving out, and I'm thinking these 4 turrets aren't going to be able to do much, plus these 14 Marines. There we go. This is gonna get ugly. Oh boy. Heenan is trying to race back with his army, but a lot of the damage has already been done. Here we go. Stimming in there, doing some damage. Look at him go. Look at him go. Gonna get maybe one more, maybe. Oh, nope. Quickly sprinting down there, trying to get. Oh, I would keep the pressure up. What's the production tab looking like? Snake still cranking out void rays, and the Colossus are on the way. That is going to be devastating to this army. There's no mech at all. Just pure infantry, I guess you can call it. The medevacs, some kind of mechanical unit, seeing as they aren't biological. That is, I think, going to be it. Oh, the Colossus have arrived. Heenan should get. Does he have a starport? I thought he did. Yeah, he's got a medevac, so start getting out a couple Vikings to deal with those Colossus. But actually, Mass Viking in this situation would be perfect. Deal with those void rays and the Colossus in one swift stroke. But we'll see if he just continues to go for the Marine Marauder mix. +3 attack is on the way. Snake slowly saturating this up. Oh boy, got a few units here queued up. And looks like he's thinking about taking another expansion. Heenan's still just working off. Oh boy, this one's just about done. So he's basically off one base. What does the income tab look like? Still almost identical. Snake is a bit ahead. Has a lot less harvesters now that this expansion got taken out. And here we go. This is gonna get ugly. I don't even want to know what's gonna happen here. Close that. Get rid of this. This is going to be quite a battle. He's moving in. Here we go. Taking out this expansion that just went down. Oh, he's even going to be able to walk right up here. Come in the back. Just destroying everything. Medevacs won't really be able to do it. Here comes the infantry, but with those Colossus, it doesn't even matter. Colossus is just going to be tearing apart the infantry. That's going to be the game. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was just devastating. Supply is 126 to 31. Make it 30. So I'm thinking Heenan is not going to be able to have anything to respond to this. Oh, he's lifting it off. Even if he manages to somehow get that landed somewhere else, I really think it's futile. Making out a few Marines. But, oh, he's just getting them out of there. Oh, is the +3 attack going to finish? Alright, let's bring this up again. +3 attack is so close to getting finished. Heenan is going to go in, try and do some damage. Oh, I didn't even see him get these guys in there, but Snakes just got way too much. And +3 does finish. He should have really picked that up, but I guess it really doesn't make a difference when it's 7 to supply to 135. So, yeah. There's the game. Well, that is game number 4, so we're all tied up at 2. So we're going to see how the next couple play out. Thank you for watching.